Good morning. This lecture is on classification of hydrocolloid impression materials. What is impression material? According to Glossary of Prosodic Terms 9, it is defined as a negative likeness or copy in reverse of the surface of an object or an imprint of the teeth and adjacent structure for use in dentistry. For making impression, we need to use some materials. These materials are broadly classified into non-elastic and elastic impression material. Under the non-elastic category, there are three materials: impression plaster, impression compound, and zinc oxide iogenol. This elastic impression materials are further divided into hydrocolloids and non-aqueous elastomeric material. Under the hydrocolloids category, there are two types, that is agar impression materials and alginate impression materials. Under non-aqueous elastomers, there are four materials: polysulfide, adjacent silicone, condensation silicone, and polyether. When it's coming to this hydrocolloid, based upon the setting reaction, it is classified into thermoplastic and thermoset. Thermoset means if the setting reaction is brought by chemical reaction. So all the thermoplastic impression materials are reversible and the thermoset materials are irreversible. Agar is the example for reversible hydrocolloid and algin is the example for irreversible hydrocolloid impression material. Let's see each impression material. That is agar. It is a reversible hydrocolloid. Moving on to the introduction, ADS specification for agar is number 11, which is a reversible material, and the chemical name is sulfuric ester of a linear polymer of galactose. It is a polysaccharide and the molecular weight is 1,50,000. These materials liquefies between 70 to 100 degrees centigrade and it becomes gel at the mouth temperature, that is 37 to 50 degrees centigrade. This material is available in three forms. That is type 1, that is high viscosity material, which is used for making tray. Then the second one is medium viscosity, which is used for making tray as well as a syringe impression material. Then the type 3 is low viscosity, which can be loaded in the syringe. This you can see the various forms of agar impression material, which is available in bucket form and a tube form and various syringe form. And coming to the composition, agar is a major ingredient is agar, which is responsible for the breast heap structure, and the borax, which is a strengthening agent, and potassium sulfate, which is the gypsum hardener, and wax is the filler material, and the thixotrophic material gives thickness, and water is the reaction medium. Let's see the properties. Agar material record the details accurately. Also, it is a dimensional stable material. Still, compared to the other material, it is poor due to imbibition and phenomena. It has adequate viscosity to flow into the interdental areas. It will reproduce the minute detail up to 25 microns. It is, as it is a hydrophilic impression material, it is comfortable with gypsum product. It can be disinfected with sodium hypochlorite, iodoform or phenolic glutaraldehydes. The other hydrocolloid impression material is alginate. It is a irreversible hydrocolloid. The ADS specification for alginate impression material is 18 and the chemical name of this material is anhydro-beta-D-manganenic acid. This material is extracted from the brown seaweed. It is available in two forms, fast setting alginate and normal setting alginate. Moving on to the composition, the major ingredient is sodium or potassium alginate, and we have calcium sulfate, which is the reactor, and the fillers zinc oxide iogenol and diatomaceous here. Potassium titanium fluoride is the gypsum horner. Sodium phosphate is the retarder. Moving on to the properties, it is tasteless, odorless. It has adequate flow property, so it is flexible. It has elastic recovery of 97.3%. It will reproduce the details dimensionally unstable. The strength is less and the shelf life is at 65 degrees Celsius for 1 month. The most common failure encountered with the hydrocolloid material is grainy, separation of the tray and syringe material, tearing, voids, rough or chalky cause, distortion. How to handle this impression material? Once the impression is made, we need to wash the material under running tap water and disinfect with either 2% glutaraldehyde or 10% hydroform and 5.25% sodium hypochlorite. These materials are dimensionally unstable. The surface hardness can be increased with immersion in 2% potassium sulfate in 100% latent humidity. As it is a hydrophilic impression material, they are compatible with gypsum products. For further details, you can refer the following textbooks. Thank you.